The Gathering is simply a life-changing retreat in what must be one of the most beautiful places in the world.
This is the kind of retreat that I want to go on. I want to be able to go and have lots of one-on-one time with a facilitator that I respect, who's going to help me move. I want to have downtime. I want to feel like that I've gone on a week that's going to make an actual difference.
Every gathering takes place over a period of 7 days. Now, because the Gathering is an eco retreat, we host them at remote or beautiful, tranquil settings surrounded by nature. One of those locations is in the Bobbejanskloof.
The retreat center is in this valley that's held by a set of hills and mountains all around it, and even that one is held by another set. So you have the physical landscape is almost like this magical, safe, sacred space that is held all around it by mountains and hills.
There's no traffic, there's no music, there's no noise, there's no people, there's no disturbance, there's no planes. It's just peace and beauty and quiet.
And the accommodation, which is just simple and beautiful and comfortable.
It is clean and functional and beautiful, and also it's quite rustic, the accommodation, which I think is a part of it also. It's almost like being closer to the earth.
Yeah.
And just plain and simple. There's a bed, there's a shower, there's a toilet, there's a lantern. Just less distraction. It's almost like the whole way that the program is structured, from the menu to the way we receive people, to the correspondence, to the furnishings. Everything is just designed to bring back, gather all the parts, be here and now.
Yeah.
The goal of the Gathering is to give you an opportunity to get quiet enough and still enough away from your busy life and cell phone and traffic and people and work and Facebook and Twitter, and allow you to be still enough for long enough for 7 days to figure out who you really want to be, where you want to go with your life, and then how to actually get that. So what we offer at the Gathering is peace and quiet, highly skillful facilitation, superbly prepared organic meals, beautiful, tranquil nature, a labyrinth, some nature walks, a place to swim, lots of time to meditate, and very specific processes we've designed specifically for the Gathering to help you figure out what you want to do with your life and then help you put things in place to actually start creating that. Now, we offer a variety of different strains or flavors of the course. So there's the basic VIP Gathering, which we call the Original Gathering, which offers specifically for individuals the time out for 8 days to go through the process, reconnect with who you want to be, and then help you starting to create that. Then there's the BS Gathering. We call it the BBS Gathering, Breakthrough the BS. Now that's for individuals who've simply decided that they've had enough of playing small in life, who want something more, who know that they are able to achieve more and create more in their lives, but for whatever reason haven't done that and are sick and tired of playing small.
So the BS for me is it's that step up. We will play a bit more role in holding up a mirror and actually saying, hey, have a look at this. And yet still being what we are, which is a very contained space, very gentle, very affirming group of facilitators that hold a person for them to go on a journey.
Then we have the Rainbow Gathering, which is the exact replica of the Original Gathering. And we call it the Rainbow Gathering because this one is only available for people who identify themselves as gay or lesbian, bisexual or transgender. Another strain includes the Executive Retreat. And this is specifically aimed at corporate execs at the C level, so CIOs, CEOs, CTOs, CFOs, the people who are at the head of companies that simply can't afford to take the time out to come to one of these retreats is exactly the reason why they should come.
You know, the irony is that when we are not centered, we often feel like we don't have enough time, but it's often because we are so stressed and not centered that things just take a long time. Whereas when you've taken that time out, when I've taken that time out, I'm able to do things so much quicker that it's like I have so much more time than I ever had before. So, you know, for me, one of the indications that I need to take time out is when I feel like I don't have enough time. Because that for me is it's a symptom of the fact that I'm not in flow. I haven't become centered and clear, and that's why everything's coming around me. I don't feel I have time. Whereas actually, when I don't feel I have time, that's the best time for me to be taking time out to make the kind of time I need.
Yeah, I think we all know that when we feel good and centered about ourselves, then decisions are almost made effortlessly. Things become easier. Flow happens.
Then another strain is the couples retreat, which offers a space for couples to come, and it doesn't matter whether their relationship is already in a great place or whether they're struggling, but it allows the time for the couple to work through whatever it is that they need to work through to be closer connected if that's what they both want.
The couple's journey is fantastic because it's still a personal development space, so it's not a lot of the work on the couple's gathering will not be two couple or two people in a relationship sorting through stuff. It'll be them still doing their own internal journeys. But the gift that they give each other is to be able to watch and witness each other as they go through their own journeys. We really are emphasizing that to be strong, to have a great relationship, you really need to have looked inside, to have done the work on yourself, to be in a space where the promises you make to yourself in a relationship are really powerful and create a space in which you can be in a relationship in a really powerful way.
It comes back for me to the same principle again and again. It doesn't matter whether we're talking about the VIP one, the breakthrough one, the couples one. It's all for me about helping people find a way to take personal responsibility to create what they want in their lives. Be that a happier life, a happier business, a happier relationship, whatever it is, it has to come down to the individual at the end.
After attending one of the gatherings, we do invite participants to return to what we call a homecoming gathering. The reason why these homecoming gatherings are so successful is because participants have already been through the gathering, who knows what life-changing effect it had on them and want to go back and reconnect with the people that did the course with them, want to reconnect with the surroundings and nature, and of course, as we know, most importantly, want to reconnect with themselves.
When people leave the gathering, we see it on that last day of the gathering, that while they're excited about going back into their lives and they're amped and they've got responsibility and they have that real sense of peace with themselves, you notice those kind of glances as they're leaving back at the farm, back at the Babiaans Kloof, and there's almost that longing to be able to be back in that space. And that's what it's about. It's about saying, hey, you've had your gathering, and the space where these gatherings happen is really special, and come on back and just be part of that environment, that atmosphere, be part of the team again, feel what it's like and just reconnect to everything that happened to you and yours, to your energy and your passion and your purpose, and to the magic of being held and being able to relax in such a special space.
After your gathering experience, we offer a number of group calls to help you reconnect with the group, with yourself, come with your questions, in a way to support you after the event.
What I'm really excited about and seeing is how each group comes back and then that network starts growing. That sharing network. So now suddenly you've gone to a gathering and you've had 9 like-minded people, and now you come to a homecoming and now there's suddenly 18 people who are like-minded, and 20 and 40 and 60, and it just grows, and that whole sense of, wow, here's a whole bigger group of family that we can connect with who have got the same principles, who've got on the same got the same internal journey that's important to them.
Now, the kind of person that should attend these gatherings is anyone who has a sense that there's more to life than what they currently experience. And the type of people that facilitate these gatherings are, first of all, people who not only have walked their own journey in terms of personal development, but also continue to do that, who understand the importance of repeatedly, as part of an ongoing journey, to keep going inwards to be able to take the next step in the outside world. They are highly skilled, highly experienced. Some of them have traveled the world training large groups of people. And most of all, they're people just like you and me. Now, at these retreats, participants do a whole different range of things. There's time to journal, there's time to meditate, there's some labyrinth walks, there's nature walks, then there's group exercises, there's pair exercises, there's bigger group exercises, there's time to sit and talk around the fire, there are regular check-ins, and then there's a number of very specific processes that the facilitators offer the participants to go through to discover what they really want in their own lives. The pricing of the gathering varies depending on the type of retreat it is and also the venue that we use. So the best thing to do is to go to www.thegatheringretreats.org, where you'll find out how much it costs to attend. The schedule for future gatherings can be found at thegatheringretreats.org. We have a calendar there of our upcoming events for the next year in advance. So to get in touch with us or to make a booking, please go to thegatheringretreats.org and click on Register Now. Here's what some of our past participants had to say.
When we asked participants' feedback, 100% of participants said it was extremely useful to be away for 7 days.
Yeah.
It was extremely useful not to have any mobile cell phone connection, and 100% of people said it was extremely useful to not be connected to the internet.